Marketing just did not happen to him, but he embraced marketing.
Marketing is something that I never dreamt of. I come from middle class family. I got into IT. First semester down, I realized IT is not my thing.
Okay. Was there any plot twist in the journey so far, or was it a smooth ride?
You know me. I got a new offer letter. I resigned. 45 days down, COVID happens.
I remember a post which said, "Meet the youngest growth hacker."
Wow, you remember that?
Of course I remember.
Wow.
SEO versus paid marketing.
SEO.
Brand versus performance marketing.
Brand. A lot of insurance companies are consolidating. The healthcare is evolving. Now we are bringing healthcare accessible to everyone. We are reaching out to their homes.
Spoken like a true marketer, right? So he's given his elevator pitch in 30 seconds. Hello and thank you for tuning in to Behind Marketing Lines, where stories fuel growth. I'm your host Zeeshan, and today my guest is Karan Khanna. Karan, good to have you behind Marketing Lines.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and it's always a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. Karan is already a movie hero, but let's hear from him. If your life was a movie, what's the title called, and what's the opening scene like?
Wow. Movie. God's Plan should be the title.
Okay.
Opening scene, I don't know if you've watched Karate Kid, the newer one
Right.
of Jaden Smith. There's this, climax scene, ending part, wherein he's all injured and, he goes with the rainbow kick.
Right.
And that's where he does the finishing move. So again, comparing it to judo, on the judo mat, I'm all sweating, national championship, final match. And I finish it with a, pitch-up perfect move.
Interesting.
So yeah, that is the starting scene of my movie.
It's a rare combination, by the way, for the viewers, a marketer and a karate kid, right? So, I've known Karan for almost a decade now, and
Absolutely.
I've known him as a marketer, of course. He's an accomplished marketer, but he is very good in martial arts as well. And
Yes.
that's a rare species of marketers, having the judo or the martial arts capabilities as well.
I think it's always good. People who are into sports have a different perspective.
True.
And I always encourage people to join sports, any sport. And martial arts, of course, that is where my parents enrolled me into. I was always a hyper kid,
Right.
hyperactive, couldn't sit at one place.
Right.
So that's where my parents, got me into judo. And then it became a passion. Marketing is my second love after
Right.
judo, if I have to say
Okay.
so.
So, what if your life was a book? What chapter are we at right now?
So the chapter that I think where my life is leading to right now is, goal achieved, or, something wherein, something to achieve in progress.
Right.
So still I'm figuring out, looking at my idols, looking at my mentors, I still learn every day. I have not created a set goal that, this is where I have to achieve. When I say God's plan, I never dreamt of coming to Dubai.
Right.
Dubai happened to me. And I always believe in his plans. I pray, and that's where I want to intend to lead my life. Don't want to confine it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And usually I don't introduce my guests because this question introduces them.
Yeah.
So, what's your origin story? How did you get into marketing? Did you always study marketing and you were like, okay, I'm going to get into marketing, or no, it just happened?
Okay, that's going to be a surprise to you as well.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you don't know about it.
Of course I don't.
Marketing is something that I never dreamt of.
Right.
I come from a low middle class family. That's where I originated from. My father had a small business, and I used to help him with the early years, 12, 13 years old. After school, I used to help him. Unfortunately, my father had, heart issues, and that's where, we were taking setback. In the early 2000s, if you see, a lot of our generation has relied on call centers.
True.
And call center has impacted my life in a very positive way. I've worked 3 straight years in call centers at night.
Right.
I supported my graduation. I got done with my biotech, BSc biotechnology.
Okay.
After that, I kind of, because, our parents teach us as Asians, you've got to be educated to uplift your life. And
Right.
that's where, Wipro came in, and they said that, okay, we are going to sponsor you a program for MS in IT from VIT Vellore. It's a very premium institute. I got into IT. First semester down, I realized IT is not my thing.
Okay.
And I went back to my parents. I told them about it, and they thought maybe I'm crazy. It's a premium institute. Career is stable. You don't have to pay a single penny. I appeared for entrance exam for MBA. I did not tell my parents about it, and fortunately, I scored 97 percentile.
Wow. I'm sure you did.
Yes, and when I did that, I told them about it. That okay, I want to quit IT and I want to move into com skills because I think I cannot, just stick at one place and stagnate my career. What happened was next that my parents didn't support me.
Right.
They thought that again he's getting into another institute and maybe he will, back off. So my father said, if you want, you have to pick up, education loan and get into MBA.
Right.
And then I appeared for it because obviously, the collaterals happen and all the process done. I got the education loan. First day of my induction program, I started networking with seniors and super seniors
Right.
that I've joined, and I'm really looking for internship. And within a week, I had an internship in radio.
Wow.
So Fever 104 FM, Hindustan Times. That's where I started my journey.
Interesting.
I worked there for 9 months, and they offered me pre-placement. I was very happy about where and whereabouts. Even the media life is glamorous, good. I'm learning a lot. And then I go back to my college. 1 week down, there comes an organization from UAE, Pool Campus Placement, looking for insurance professionals. I
Interesting.
said it's an interesting topic. I've never said no to anything in life. There's no harm in trying.
Right.
I appeared for Pool Campus Placement, 8 colleges, 650 plus students, 2 days of interviews. 3 fortunate ones made it. And blessed I was one of them. And that's how I came to Dubai. That was my early exposure to marketing.
Right.
Yeah. To marketing, insurance happened to me this way.
We have a lot of commonalities, but I'm not going to go into those. But
sure you do.
Very, very inspiring story. And so marketing just did not happen to him, but he embraced marketing at its core. And he's one of the most energetic marketers I have known so far.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so was there any plot twist in the journey so far, or was it a smooth ride? I mean, you have mentioned a few plot twists already, but
You know me. You know the biggest plot twist that happened to me.
Of course.
Which was very unfortunate, but that was the life-changing thing that happened to me. I wouldn't want to mention, what actually happened in detail. I was working in an organization. I got a new offer letter. I resigned. 45 days down, COVID happens, and the new job freezes. Imagine like 5 months jobless. I have no clue what I'm doing with my life. I have home loan back in India, and I soon realized that I need to do something different because in the conventional way I cannot get the job. 1 month down itself, I started writing blogs. I created my website. I created all social handles. So until then, I was an offline marketer. But then I started the journey into the digital marketing. I ran the ads for 2 months. I wrote blogs. I started promoting them. I took down the results for the last 2 months' activities and shared it across with all the business owners that I knew that this is what I'm doing and I'm keen to do something. I think I floated about 20-25 people randomly, and one of them picked up. He said, I want to meet you. In the middle of COVID, he asked me to come down and he offers me the job of digital marketing manager. And that is how setback happened to me.
I remember a post which said, meet the youngest growth hacker.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Wow,
it
you remember that?
Of course I remember.
Wow.
Right?
Yes.
And
yes.
inspiring.
Yes.
So what are you working on these days? What keeps you excited?
What I'm working on these days purely is building Sidra Healthcare as the home, the home go-to brand.
Right.
Sidra Healthcare has come to me just at the right time, because if you look at the transition of insurance also, a lot of insurance companies are consolidating. The healthcare is evolving. This space, I think, is a very interesting space because now we are bringing healthcare accessible to everyone. We are reaching out to their homes. We are bringing doctors, physiotherapists, caregivers, nurses at their home. And I think there's a lot of potential to scale this business. And I think the right set of individuals, young minds, and good connections can definitely uplift it. That is where my interest is right now.
Spoken like a true marketer, right? So he's given his elevator pitch in 30 seconds. And I swear, if he
Yeah.
mentions Sidra Healthcare one more time, I'm sending the CEO the check for, sponsoring the episode. I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, but I think every marketer even requires marketing,
Of course.
and so does, I think, we are known by the brand that pulls us off. So I think there's every marketer should shamelessly talk about their brand that they're working
100%.
with. Yes,
100%.
yes,
I mean, we are known by the brands
yes,
we work for, right?
yes, absolutely.
Perfect. And are there any challenges that are keeping you up at night, apart from the little one?
Little one definitely keeps me up at night, but I think my wife is managing him pretty well. I'm going fearless because I've seen a lot through my very early years, and I now believe that nothing can go as bad as things could had gone in the past. What I do now is I've evolved. I kind of cherish my competitors. I cherish the work that they post. Every night, 1 hour I spend looking at what they are doing and learning from things that I missed. Maybe there's a specific day that I didn't do anything about, or there's a campaign that I missed. I learn from it, and then in the next hour, what I do is I also look at other industries. Let's say what is happening in real estate, what is happening in maybe fashion industry, some ideas that I can pick. And my team is usually complaining because I kind of message them at night in the group. Oh, check out this idea.
Of
I know
course.
nobody's going to respond, but the next day, we go back, we discuss, and yeah, it's something that I'm working usually at night.
Let's zoom into a day in your life. How does it start? How does it end? And what do you do in between?
A day in a life is very organized, if I have to say so, because I like to pen down everything that I want to do every day. Early morning, I pen down the things that I really want to do and achieve that day. Maybe it could be 4 tasks that I allocate myself.
Right.
And I have my good masala chai, and that keeps me up.
Okay.
I moved to the office, quick meeting, quick team huddle. We kind of uplift each other. We understand any issues, any problems, we address that. If not, then we jump on the meetings and calls, whatever is aligned.
Right.
And after that, have an hour with my performance marketer, look at the campaign's performance from the past day. We work with brands as well. So have a short, call with them
Right.
on, how the partnerships are working. And towards the end of the day, I spend about 15 minutes with my CEO. If he has something to add, and just updating about the day. Move to home at 6. Have a long walk with my little one and my wife for an hour. We
That's a blessing.
discuss our day. Yeah. That's when, my wife takes him to sleep, and then followed by the 2 hours of research.
Interesting. What's one lesson that you have learned the hard way in your life? I'm pretty sure many lessons, and
Yes.
we keep on
Yes.
exchanging notes as well.
Yes. You should never take anything for granted. Be it your position, be it your people, be it your relations. It is very important to be humble, and it is also important that you take along your team together. People who are working below you, people who are working above you, it's just the metrics that the company or the organization has set. It all comes down to how you are as a person, how you treat a person. So it is very important, never take things for granted.
What's one piece of advice that you would want to give to future marketers? Because a lot of audience that we have
Yes.
is aspiring marketers, students of marketing who are
Yes.
about to hit the market.
When I look at this current age and the coming 10 years, I see, AI is hovering around like anything. And, people are crazy. Youth is crazy about AI. They are discovering new apps. Thousands of apps are coming every day, and bots are being filled into our life. In my personal opinion, I am a people's person. AI can never take over humans. And marketing only works when you understand people, when you understand what the other person needs or require. And for that, you need a lot of human touch. You need, in your marketing, you need a lot of customer centric approach. And that AI can never solve. Of course, tech and humanization has to work hand in hand. So pay utmost importance to the people, cultures, and people's opinions. Understand, listen more, and then you will be better marketers in the future.
Thank you for saying that. And what one skill set or mindset you believe will separate tomorrow's great marketers from the rest?
Somebody who, in this part of the world, somebody who is culturally sensitive, who understands cultures.
Right.
It is very important because culture and marketing go hand in hand. Not many people understand.
True.
Because if you see even the leading global campaigns, they have failed because they couldn't honor the culture, the
Agreed.
local culture. So it is important to understand the culture that you are working in, and appreciate and honor and celebrate that culture.
Interesting. And what's one daily ritual that you live by and that keeps you sharp?
Early morning, I pray.
Right.
I spend 15 minutes. I pray. I thank God for the life He blessed me with. From where I came to where I am, I thank for every moment, and it helps me become very humble, and also gives me sense of belief, to believe in myself, but also to listen to others. And when you start listening more, I think you start working more efficiently. Yeah.
That is correct.
Yes.
And what if you were teaching Karan from 10 years ago a crash course? What chapter are you teaching him right now?
I don't know. That's a tough question. I could have taught a million of things,
Right.
but I think I would have taught Karan that education is important, but more than education, real life skill set, and playing sports, focusing more on sports and cultural activities is even more important. More you meet with people, because I was a very, I would say so, not so social kid, because 6 hours into sports, tired, study, come back home, sleep. What I feel is, if you meet more people, of course, you learn 5 bad things, but you also learn 10 good things.
True.
And you understand people, you understand, how the other person perceives. You become a better person.
That is correct. Now we have a rapid fire round.
Wow.
We don't need explanations, but we need, if you were to choose between the
Yeah.
two for
Yeah.
any reasons, which one would you choose?
Sure.
So I'll start with a few professional ones.
Mm-hmm.
SEO versus paid marketing,
SEO,
brand versus performance marketing,
brand,
creativity or data,
creativity,
startup hustle or corporate structure,
startup hustle, any day,
books or podcasts,
podcasts,
LinkedIn or Instagram,
LinkedIn,
AI or human intuition,
human, always,
global campaigns or local activations,
local activations,
TV ads or TikTok reels,
none.
working from office or remote working,
Working from office,
risk taking or playing it safe,
risk taking,
customer first or product first.
customer first,
And a few personal ones. I think I know a few, but let's see. Coffee or tea?
tea, masala chai,
Masala chai, I was about to say. Early mornings or late nights?
late nights.
You're a very disciplined person and you wake up. How do you wake up early in the morning then?
Now it's not by choice. We have motivation to do so.
Yeah,
Yes.
the little ones. Well,
Yes.
mountains or beaches?
Mountains,
Reading or web series?
web series,
Solo travel or group trips?
solo travel,
Minimalist or a collector?
minimalistic,
The city life or countryside?
countryside.
This is my favorite question. So, what if your career was a marketing campaign? Well, what's the tagline?
Interesting one, actually. I would say never say never.
I'm pretty sure you must have received a lot of career advice along the way from your mentors. You keep on mentioning them,
Yeah,
the gurus,
yeah,
your teachers,
yeah,
parents.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice that stick with you?
Go slow. As marketers, we are always on rush. Because people, chase us, our bosses chase us. They want overnight results. In that rush, a lot of times we forget our fundamentals, and that's where we start deviating. So right now, also, I always remind myself to be calm. Of course, I want to grow exponentially, but also not to an extent that everything get collapsed.
Go slow. I think
Go slow,
that's a
yeah,
good piece of
yeah.
advice. And if you were to describe your journey so far in 3 words, what are those?
Discipline, calm, and persistent.
Another interesting question, which will help you wear that superhero cape, go out. So, if marketing as we know it today was to disappear, what would you go out, fight, and bring back in marketing?
PR is something that I take immense pride in.
Right.
I am someone who's a storyteller. I believe in that thought. As much as you can go inorganic, but you cannot take away the word of mouth and PR
True.
from marketing. So that is, in its true sense, you cannot really live without PR.
You have a long marketing career, right?
Yeah.
And you must have put a lot of billboards out there. But what if you were to put a billboard about yourself on Sheikh Zayed Road? So there's a picture of you, and what's written next to it?
I would say believe in Dubai. Uh, Give it time.
Right.
You will make it big.
Interesting. But that's for the people who are in Dubai right now. What about the
Yeah.
people who are not here?
People who are not here, for them as well, you got to believe in Dubai. This land is blessed, Alhamdulillah. All of us who have been here, who have believed in the government, in the infrastructure, it has it has paid us off till now, and we also believe that it will prosper in the future as well. Just that you need to give it time. You've got to be sincere. Your efforts have to be sincere, and you will bloom and prosper.
Final question. When the credits roll on your career journey, what would you want those lines to read?
A good son, a good husband, and a good father.
Wow, I like it. Anything else you would want to mention before we wrap it up?
Just to honor our friendship and our association. It's been a long lasting decade that we've known each other, and I always want to tell people that never treat people who are working in the same industry as your competitors. I believe that there is enough space for everyone to work, learn, grow, and it's always good to make friends with people who work in the same industry, even if they are your competitors, because a lot of times you can learn from them, they can learn from you, and it's a mutual growth. So you've got to respect your competitors or your fellow peers and grow along with them, and that's the only thing that I want to share, that there is enough space for all. Everyone can prosper.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I think
Yeah.
it's a good piece of advice. And just for the context where he's coming from, we've known each other.
Yeah.
We used to work for the same industry back in the
Yes.
days. And we always used to exchange notes, to be honest, for the betterment of both companies, both brands that we've worked for. And I think we always benefited from it. It
Absolutely.
wasn't like, he or she is from a competition and I shouldn't
Yeah.
be helping him, or I shouldn't
Yeah.
be giving him advice, or I shouldn't be asking
Yeah.
for advice. So I think that's very
Yes,
important.
absolutely. And
And
I will also want to tell that whenever I'm in trouble, whenever there are times wherein there's a blockade, first person that I always reach out to is Zeeshan, and he knows it too. So he's always been there as a helping hand, as a source of inspiration. I enjoy what he's doing. I'm a, if I have to say so, I've been a fanboy. I've learned a lot as well looking at his work. And yeah, he continues to inspire people like us, people who really want to grow in life. Thank you so much, Zishan.
I did not pay him to say that. Thank you so much. You're very
Yes.
kind. I don't know how to respond. I think this is one thing that I need to learn in life, but thank you so much.
Yeah.
You've equally been an inspiration, and it's always
Thank you.
a pleasure bouncing ideas with you and learning from you. And thank you very much for all you do for marketing. This was the story of Karan Khanna. Karan, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.